Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our weekend advice for the weekend of the 18th, 19th, and 20th of August 2017. Thank you very much for joining me. So let's look at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about them so that we can use them for our highest good. I'm going to show you the cards and then tie the messages together. So we have 22, Intuition, 66, Healing. From the Tarot, we have the King of Wands, the Two of Cups in the center of the reading, and the Empress. We also have Desiree. No, conditions are unfavorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. And Zaina, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So the weekend reading seems to be focused on relationships of all kind, romantic relationships, business relationships, relationships with co-workers, friendships, our relationships with members of the family, community, and it's centered around relationships with the Two of Cups here, okay? Partnerships of any kind. It may be that this is where healing is trying to happen, and perhaps we are hesitant or resistant because we don't know if we can trust whatever's going on. We don't know if this is a good move for us to make, especially if it's the case of reconciliations or coming back together in whichever way that applies. But Zaina is here to say that we are protected and that the way to move forward is by using our intuition. We have another 22 there, so just reinforcing the idea of us having to use our intuition in terms of partnerships. Use your intuition means you're safe to decide whether you want to proceed with something or not. But check in with your intuition, instinct, gut feeling, whatever you want to call it. How do you feel about that? Does it make you feel safe? Does it make you feel protected? Does it make you feel hopeful, joyful, and excited? Or does it make you feel like you want to run the other way because you're not sure, you can't put your finger on it, but something's not right, something's not okay there, and I think, I should just not get involved. Or especially if it's the case of someone who we've always been dealing with and all of a sudden they're talking about the fact that they've changed and all of that, but our intuition may be telling us, no, that's not true. I wish I could believe it, but I don't. Okay? Trust your intuition is the main message when it comes to relationships, partnerships of any kind during this weekend. For the most part, of course, this is the energy surrounding us and it will be different for everyone, but for the most part, we have positive cards. We have the Empress talking about love, talking about success with business, with finance, with partnerships of that nature, but also success with loving partnerships or love partnerships or relationships with our close ones, our loved ones. There may be a healing that happens there, or that could happen there, maybe with a mother figure as well, with the Empress here. There is healing and then a better road ahead once that healing is complete. With the King of Wands here, see how he's looking at something, kind of thinking about it? That's what Desiree is saying here. Look into other options before deciding what you want to do. This is also saying don't be impulsive. There may be more going on than meets the eye. Don't be impulsive if you're rekindling something. Don't just jump back in and to pick up where you left off, because things weren't great and that's why you went your separate ways in the beginning, in the first place, sorry. And so now, why would you want to go back to the place where you left it off? Because it's only going to end in the same way. So the message is, pace yourself, try to stay calm, try to observe what's going on, and just be present. Don't get lost in a fantasy. Don't get lost in, what could be. Try to be present and make decisions according to what is actually going on. And that's why the King of Wands is kind of laid back. And he's thinking before he reacts, before he takes action. Okay? That's what that means. So we may see the opportunity to get back together with someone in a love sense. And again, it's especially important to use your intuition, because it's going to be different for everyone. So for some people, you will have those conversations of, how do I know you've changed? Or prove to me that you've changed. And in other cases, it's going to be wanting to go back where you left off, which would not be good. While in other cases, it just comes together in such a way so you have healing from it. Not necessarily to stay together, but to have closure from a situation. And for others, yes, you can talk about healing where we come back together and we've learned lessons along the way, so we have improved individually, and so we can improve as a couple, and then maybe we're moving forward to the next level of that relationship. Okay? Bottom line is, use your intuition. Think before you act. If you're not sure of something, either get more information, ask for some sort of a proof, put something or someone to the test. Or if you feel like it's just something you should not do, don't do it. Okay? Really trust your intuition during this time. Because the worst is really behind you. So don't go back there. That's the message of the card. Why would you go back there? Keep going, keep moving forward, because the worst is truly behind you and now you're safe, now you're protected. So keep walking on this path. In other words, don't do anything that's going to make you feel vulnerable, exposed. Vulnerable in the sense of, I think I may get hurt here. It feels like I'm going to get hurt. But then, I'm doing it anyway because I'm impulsive. No, take your time. It's okay to open up, in that sense, be a little vulnerable, to open up to someone, to trust someone. But don't give them your entire trust right off the bat. Don't just give them your heart from one day to the next. This means take your time. You've been through bad experiences, you've been through painful experiences. Learn from those and then just apply what you've learned. Slow things down so you do feel safe. And then take it for what it is, see where it takes you from there. Okay? The Empress is also a card that talks about intuition, our feminine side, whether you're male or female. Intuition, instinct, the ability to manifest. So this is something, whatever's happening here, we've manifested it with the Empress. We've attracted it into our lives, okay? And so it's really important that we pace ourselves, that we do things properly. We have a King, that's very mature energy. We have the Two of Cups, that's all about balance and healthy give and take. And we have the Empress, who she just knows what needs to be done, and she commands what she wants. She attracts what she wants. She doesn't rush, she doesn't struggle, she doesn't try to force things to happen. She knows what she needs to do, and she just sets out and gets it done with confidence that she will achieve it. Okay? So it's a very calm kind of energy, and we have 22 and 66. So again, about balance, staying grounded, staying in the energy of harmony and healing. And if there's anything that is trying to take us out of that space, if there's anything trying to bring hurt, insecurity, pain, conflict, self-doubt into our space, then the message is trust your intuition. It's probably going to tell you to run the other way. So it's really important that you pay attention, okay, is basically the message of the cards here. And for others, this could also be talking about some sort of a weekend getaway where you just focus on, either you just focus on a relationship, a partnership, a romantic relationship, and it's about, you know what, saying no, we're not available this weekend. Going someplace, either staying in or going someplace that's different than your usual environment, but it's safe and it's comfortable and no one's going to bother you there. Okay? Or this could be spending time at home, where we're spending more time with a mother figure, or spending more time with a father figure, spending more time with family, reconnecting with a friend and spending more time with them, working on that relationship, healing that relationship, strengthening the relationship. Okay? But it could be a really beautiful weekend for love, for business, friendships, any kind of relationship really that is important to us. It can be a good weekend for that, to heal, to release, to have closure, to forgive, to strengthen, to take to the next level. And the key is to stay balanced, to stay grounded, to move at a pace that we're comfortable with, to move in a direction where we feel safe and we feel protected, and to always listen to our intuition and think before we act with this energy here. But yeah, let me know what this is about for you. Let me know how this is playing out for your what you're dealing with this weekend, because it's really beautiful energy. We can meet new people to help us heal during this time as well. So in that case, using your intuition is about, okay, do you block people out, or does this person make you feel safe and understood and protected, in which case try to work on that relationship and build the relationship. But again, the key is move slow, take your time, stay balanced, okay? So yeah, let me know what this is about for you, and I'm looking forward to your comments with that. Thank you so much for all your support, and thank you for your patience. I'm going to try to do weeklies, to post them early so you have them for next week, and we'll see how we get on with that. I did make a small amendment to the information on my website regarding the ordering process, because it's such a busy time. It's really truly busy, and I also have a different role that I'm focusing on at this time. I made the amendment of a request, really. If you order a reading, you give me all the information I need. I say that, okay, we're set for the reading and I'll talk to you soon. Try to be patient. Try to wait until the 8 business day time frame expires before reaching out and asking me about, okay, how's the reading going? What's the progress and stuff like that. I don't mind the questions by any means. I don't mind answering those questions. But just because right now it's really very busy, I genuinely don't have time to go back to see for each person, okay, when did they order the reading, okay, what's 8 business days from there, and then to get back and say it's going to be around this date. I genuinely don't have time, and I don't want anyone to think that they are emailing me and they're asking me a question about a reading that they purchased and I don't care because I didn't get back to them. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify that so that you know why I made that amendment. I just don't want people to think that I don't care, and that's why I'm not getting back to you, and that's why I'm not answering your emails, replying to your emails with questions that you may have about, okay, when is the reading going to be done. I tried to put all the information that you could possibly need on the website already, so I always encourage everyone to please just read all the information before ordering, because most of your answers, or all of the answers that you may need are already there. Okay, but I just wanted to let people know that I made that amendment and why I made that request. Okay, so hopefully that's clear, and I thank everyone and appreciate your patience and understanding with that. So there you have it. It looks like it can be an amazing weekend, so I'm really looking forward to it, and looking forward to your comments about how it's going for you. Thank you so much. Let's have a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.